So let's move into the problem number 7 now. So let's read the problem. So basically it says, by listing the 6 prime number, we know number 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13, they are the prime numbers. And if we count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 13 is the 6th prime. So our problem is we'll have to find the prime number, 10,000 and first prime number. Okay, let's see how we can solve this problem. I think as a first problem, first we'll just create a function. Okay, first we'll create a function. That function will return us the next prime number. Okay, let's say we start with number 2 and that function should give us the next prime number as 3. So let's define that function. Let's define that get next prime. Okay, so I'll just take this number as an argument, and what we want to do is, because if number is even, we want to make it odd, and we want to basically increment 2 because we don't want to check for every individual number. So what I mean by that, if num or division 2 equal to 0, then I would increment the number. Okay, and then I'll create a while loop, while not is prime. So remember, we already have a is prime function created which will give return true or false if the number is prime or not. Okay, so while not, if you're not sure, if you really want to know about this is prime function that was discussed in problem number 2, you can please go and watch that one. But yeah, let's move on. So if not is prime, that means until the prime number is not prime, I'll keep on moving, continuing. Number plus equal to 2, then return the number, because okay, we'll keep on incrementing to 2 as until the number is not prime. Once we find that prime number, we'll stop there and we'll return that number. That's how this logic is. Okay, let's test this function. So if I just give 2, okay, you see I got 3. If I give 5, let's say I get 5. Okay, if I give 6, I get 7. Okay, so if number itself is prime, it will return the same thing. I think that's okay, that will do our job. So if I do it like 12, it will give you 13. If I give it 11, it will give me 11. So let's say if I gave it 50, it will give me 53. So whatever number I give, the immediate next prime number it would return. If the number itself is prime, then we'll get the same number back. Okay, that should be fine for us. Now what we want to do, we want to create another function which will give us the nth prime, which is our problem currently. Okay, let's define a function, get nth prime. Let's take a number as n in this case, and okay, now let's say that I start with 3, because I don't have to do it like that. Okay, I'll just get a last prime. I'll just keep track of the prime number. Okay, so last prime is 3. Let's say prime count equal to 3. Let's try that. Equal to 2. Let's try that. Then what we want to do, while last prime is equal to get next prime. Okay, get next prime, last prime plus 2. So basically what I'm trying to get is, as soon as I got my first prime number, I want to get the next prime number. And because you know that if I just pass the last prime number by itself, it will return me the same number. That's why I'm just incrementing it to 2. Okay, so that I get the next prime number. I'm sorry. So basically what we want to do, we want to keep track of this prime number. Okay, you see if prime count not equal to less than equal to n, will continue, while prime count is less than is equal to n, will continue, and we'll keep updating the last prime. Okay, this should be last prime. We keep updating the last prime as get next prime. Okay, and here what I'll do, I'll just pass last prime plus 2 so that I get the next prime number, and then I'll keep incrementing the prime count. Okay, and that should do our job. So basically all I'm saying, okay, as long as if I want to get the prime number of say 6, as long as prime count is less than 6, I'll keep getting the next prime number and then keep incrementing the prime count. So once this prime count is becoming equal to n, then I would return the last prime. Okay, so let's return the last prime. Okay, let's test this function, get nth prime. So if I want to give 6, you see the nth prime coming as 17. Okay, I think we are counting one extra. If I start with 3, that becomes 13. Okay, that's what it's matching. You see the 6 prime number is 13. Okay, so if I try with 5, 5th prime number is 11. So that number is matching. What do we want to do? We need to find out the 10,001th prime number, right? Yeah, 10,001. So let's try to get that. Get nth prime 10,001. Okay, so that should be our number 104743. 104743. Let's see if our answer is correct. Yeah, our answer is correct. So thanks for watching. That's it for this current edition. So coming up next is problem number 8. Thanks again.